Authentic, fun, relatable, and slightly provocative. Just another hang with your besties. It's CK Mornings and the In Case You Missed It podcast.
Don't ask me what drew me into this article, but it's all about semiconductors and the factories that make them.
Well, I know you're into semiconductors, so I'm not surprised.
Truly am, yeah.
No need to ask.
So the story is all about how they keep these facilities ultra clean because microscopic contaminants can ruin these chips. Like AI chip factories, these semiconductors, like they have to remain ultra, like there's clean, then there's ultra clean.
Yeah, and they need to be ultra clean. Everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like if you're an employee at one of these factories, you can't wear makeup, you can't wear hairspray, there's no Bluetooth devices allowed, there's no Velcro, there's no paper, and you're not allowed to wear deodorant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are all restricted.
You have to go in like nothing, like your newborn baby, just fresh.
Full protective suits. All the equipment is sterilized before entering. If they damage one of these silicon semiconductor wafers, it could cost up to $500,000 US.
Oh,
So,
I'd bring that company. I couldn't last
Wow,
a second. No
that's-
deodorant?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, that place must stink. Like, it's ultra clean, but it's probably got a smell.
Yeah, I mean, no nothing. Like,
Robots perform much of the work to minimize contamination because, you know, we all have a little bit of contamination, but they say
Wow.
the demand for AI chips has surged with all these AI data centers, and there's a lot of, like, eyes on it now, on that whole industry. And, no makeup, no hairspray, no deodorant, no Bluetooth devices, no Velcro. I bet you the workplace relationships are very low. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah. Like, what's the
You're
fun?
not wearing makeup. Probably have a bit of a smell going on. You're not as
No,
fresh.
you wouldn't talk, and like
Yeah.
sometimes it's fun at work. You got a little work crush or whatever, so you doll yourself up. None of that. Forget
No.
it. What am I clocking in for?
No.
Some of these places though, I'd like to work there just to see how long I'd last before I cost them
I give you
$500,000.
45 minutes.
Oh, I'd be in there like, well, there goes the chip.
No, you'd walk in the door and you'd be like,
I'd be like, this place
Allanah,
stinks.
"Are you are you wearing some kind of vanilla?" "Oh, yeah, you like it? Get out.
I know, I'm so bad.
Get out of here."
I
With all
am.
these rules, no makeup, no hairspray, no deodorant. Like, you would think we were an AI chip factory.
Yeah.
Right? You ever walked to the sales office? Oh, man.
Got a new purchase in the household. It's nothing new in general. Like, they've been popular for a couple of years rather. But I just got one for the first time. Someone got it for me for my birthday. Weighted blanket.
Oh, maybe.
Do you got one of these at
Yes,
your
I do.
places?
Love it.
I never thought, I'm like, what kind of difference can it make? Blah, blah, blah. So it was a birthday gift. This is a behemoth of a... I opened this up. It's like a knitted... So it's my friend got it for me, and she swears there's a brand called Hush Sheets, and Hush is
Yours
the
is
name.
completely different than mine. Mine's like a comforter looking thing. That's
Mine's intense. It's like
Yeah.
a knitted, intense, crazy thing. It's Hush. So she swears she's always going on about Hush. They have these things almost like Tupperware parties where you can go and get like deals on Hush blankets. She loves Hush blankets. That's all I hear about. She's always like, you gotta come. They got a Hush night. You can come get discounted Hush sheets. All my sheets are Hush, 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 Hush. So she loves Hush.
Do you wish you would just hush after a while?
I'm like, and in my mind, you know me, like, I'm not that fancy. Like, I get a $19.99 throw blanket at Winners. Good.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what's the difference? I'm like, it's all the same. So she hands me this gift. It's huge. It's as big as I am. I'm like, what the heck? And it's so heavy. So I open it. Weighted blanket.
Yeah.
I never seen anything like this before. It was so heavy. I think you know what I do when I get a gift? I looked up online because I'm curious about the specs and the stuff. So I think it said it's about 18 pounds. I couldn't even lift it to my car. It came in this big tote bag or whatever. I went to see my parents after I got it. I wanted to show them because I knew my dad would be.
Oh, I'd be, yeah.
This man's mind was blowing. Like, he was like, what? They got blankets like this? Kind of, holy cow. Holy cow. That's what he kept
He
saying.
probably thought, like, how can we better the blanket? Like, we've been using, like, a...
He's been alive for 74 years. He's now like, wow, they're changing blankets. What next?
Does he know about duvets?
He don't know any of
Oh,
that. He
see,
just
wow.
a blanket's a
That blows
blanket to
mine,
him.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't know. So then he had to help me carry it to the car because it was so heavy. So I'm still kind of like, what do I do with this thing? I took a nap with it when I got home after getting it. Out like a light.
beautiful,
This thing supposed to replace human touch or whatever. I think it's
Oh,
working.
great. Here we go.
It's working. I never need a man again. I just put this
You're
weighted
gonna
blanket
date
over
your
me.
hush blanket.
Holy moly, I'm on the couch and just cozying up. The only thing, though, and you're going to make fun of me, but normally I have a routine. Olive comes, my cat, and comes under the blanket, that she can't lift her head. Her
Oh,
little
no.
head can't lift this thing. I'm like, this thing weighs more than you. You can't get under it. Like, me and her cannot move. I feel like I'm in a medieval iron or something, like a suit of armor. I can't move. When I put it on, I'm there. I'm just like cemented to the couch. But I go home and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait for my weighted blanket.
Kate hates it. We have ours on the bed.
I could see it being.
She doesn't like it.
No, I could see it being divisive because I didn't think I'd like it. I'm like, what do I want extra weight on me for? She don't like it though.
No, and she also doesn't like the duvet. I don't know what she likes.
Oh,
she's over there on the other side of the bed. I don't know what's going
on.
on.
You don't know what's going on over there.
Side of the bed. She's like, she doesn't want the heavy blanket. She doesn't want the light blanket. I'm like,
she's like, Goldilocks.
Let me sleep.
It's right, just right. Do you like it though?
I love it.
Okay.
But I love a duvet too. So I'm like, the winter we have the weighted blanket on. Problem is when it's time to put it up in the closet.
Oh.
It's like you have to do a clean and snatch.
It's crazy. I can't believe how heavy it is.
It's if anybody hasn't tried it, I was like your dad. I was like, what is this? This is dumb.
You're like, what do you mean update a blanket? Like blanket's a blanket.
It's like a hug.
Oh yeah, you put that thing on. You're like, I'm not moving for hours, and this is where I'm gonna be.
That's where I want to be right now.
I feel like a whole new woman. I just go home, when you get something new and you look at it and you're like, there, right on the. So I don't have it on my bed. My dad's like, where are you gonna put it? The bed? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, So
you know
I have it as a throw blanket on my couch, kind of.
You know what? You know what you need to do? You need to go to a hush party and get a second one for your bed.
For my.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you know what you do at the hush party? You bring your dad.
He
Watch
would
his mind.
flip.
Boom, just explode. New movies this weekend at Chatham Galaxy Cinemas. One of these is showing. The big movie everybody is talking about this weekend is The Death of Robin Hood, right? With Hugh Jackman, right?
Yeah, buzzing.
Everyone's buzzing about this one. That's actually the one. It's opening this weekend, but it's not playing at Galaxy. It's, of course, Toy Story 5. That's the one.
The Juggernaut, yep.
Yeah,
Pixar's back.
Nobody wanted to release a movie this weekend. They're not dumb.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Pixar right off the bat, it could be the worst movie ever. It's still going to dominate, right?
It's been 30 years since the first Toy Story movie.
Wow, 96.
Over the years, we've watched Woody and Buzz become best friends, met Jessie and Bullseye after Woody was kidnapped, found a new home with Bonnie after Andy went to college, and reunited with Bo Peep at a traveling carnival when Woody said goodbye to Buzz to help other lost toys find new owners. So now this one. Woody returns to help Jessie, Buzz, and the rest of the toys deal with the threat of losing Bonnie's love to technology in the form of her lily pad tablet.
Okay, it's interesting to me how they kind of adapt and the stories change as the times do.
When will Toy Story end? Is there an end to it, or are they just going to keep spinning
As long as those dollars come in, Chris, they're going to find a plot.
Toy Story 5. And we've heard Taylor's song that came out about a week and a half ago, so she's involved. She's geek. So it's just like it's a juggernaut. This will be the number one movie at the box office. Stamp it, put it away. It is. We know it. Like, it'll make a pile of money this weekend.
Yeah, I'm like you. I don't think I've seen past the second or third one. Third at max, but
I can't keep up to some of these sequels. I'm so lost.
Sometimes it's
Like,
crazy.
what happened?
I'm like, what?
Toy Story 5.
I know. I'm still stuck in '96. I'm still stuck at Buzz taking over.
It's like it's been 30 years. What do you mean? I just watched it. What are you talking about? So there's a 3D showings at the Galaxy. There's 3 showings tonight, and then there's just the regular screens, and there's 3 showings there too. So you want to go see it this weekend. You get lots of opportunities.
Yeah, it'll
Lots
be
of
fun.
opportunities.
They do good with like movies where parents will like it as well as the kids. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing. It's been 30 years now. So mom and dad.
Oh man, the people who watched it originally are taking kids now.
Yeah, and they're just as involved because they're like, well,
They grew up with the characters. Yeah.
I want to see where we're at.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which is kind of a neat thing, though, that you can all kind of go to the movie theater and spend $140 and
It's beautiful.
enjoy a beautiful night.
Yeah.
We will give away next week. Jay's going to hook you up again with some more passes beginning on Monday, and then you can use those passes for whatever movie you want. Mm-hmm. Maybe it is Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
So you have your options. So Monday will be your first chance to get in on that. Keep an eye on the website. Go check out Toy Story 5 this weekend. There's 2 new ones. The Death of Robin Hood is actually a new movie.
Don't
this
bury
weekend.
the lead. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not showing anywhere locally.
Is that a fact?
Is that a fact?
Give the public the facts. They have a right to know.
Are you ready for the most jaw-dropping, brain-bending, wait, what? Facts you never asked for. Here are your Friday Fun Facts.
Oh, here we go. Friday Fun Facts. The first one. The White House employs 3 calligraphers, a chief calligrapher, and 2 deputies The chief calligrapher makes about $109,000 a year. You know what a calligrapher is, right?
Oh, yeah, of
very
course.
fancy writing.
That is hard, though. It's a
Yeah.
lot of patience.
What do they need? What does the White House need one for?
Envelopes? I don't know.
Got to get to the calligraphy office quick. Stat.
That must be some office.
Hey, we settled the war in Iran. Get the calligraphy pen. Yeah, $109,000 a year.
That's not a bad gig
Yeah.
if you can get it.
No, well, probably the deputies is like, I'm a deputy calligrapher. Loser. Here's a Friday fun fact. The Energizer Bunny only exists in the U.S. and Canada. Everywhere else, it's the Duracell Bunny. Duracell came up with the Battery Bunny and trademarked it around the world, but they forgot to renew their North American trademarks in 1989.
Oh,
So
and
Energizer got
Energizer
it.
slipped in?
Yeah.
Oh, diabolical, man.
Dirty, eh? In the early Sherlock Holmes stories, he was addicted to cocaine.
Okay, well,
That makes that story different, eh?
I mean, you gotta stay up somehow solving all those crimes.
Solve the crime. Gotta solve the crime.
I gotta go now.
I kind of wish they stuck with that line. Wolves do not actually howl at the moon. Wolves howl together in harmony to make it sound like there are more of them together than there actually are.
That's so
Like
smart.
they're in a pact, yeah. Here's a Friday fun fact. There's only one person who's had a losing record at the University of Kansas men's basketball, and that is Coach James Naismith, the guy who invented basketball. His
Hey.
record as their coach was 55-60.
Can't win them all.
No.
You
He's the
know?
guy who came up with the game. I would have
That
been
would be
like, no.
embarrassing. You got egg on your face there.
The rules, no, this is not how we do it. I have
Yeah,
a
you
winning.
could.
You only got to have a losing record. Friday fun fact: drinking a beer in space is impossible because it remains foam. The bubbles of carbon dioxide in carbonated beverages aren't buoyant in a weightless environment, and they're randomly distributed throughout the fluid, so it's just foam. You can't crush a beer in space, which is probably for the best. You don't want those guys getting drunk up there, right?
No.
Sled dogs wear mascara to help cut down the glare of the sun. And if you thought, well, maybe it's Maybelline, that's actually one of the ones they use on lighter colored dogs. They apply makeup to the fur around their eyes, not the actual lashes. So it's like
Fabulous.
sunglasses for
Yeah.
dogs. Yeah. In the past, soccer balls were brown, and then they'd bleach them white. The black pentagons were introduced for TV at the 1970 World Cup to show viewers the position and the rotation of the ball. Because if it was just brown, you wouldn't see it rolling. You wouldn't really get to see it curving. So that's why they came up with it, because of black and white TVs. So that's why soccer balls are black and white. A couple more Friday fun facts. According to canine psychologists, the smartest dog breed in the world is the Border Collie.
Okay.
Poodles are next, followed by German Shepherds, Golden Retrievers, and Doberman Pinschers. I would love to hear what the psychologists tell us were the dumbest dogs. Like, start listing them by name, actually.
Shame.
Yeah. Hallie McLeod, dumb. And your last Friday fun fact for Father's Day weekend. The first mention of a so-called dad joke was in 1987, but the concept has been around since way, way, way before that. The first ever dad joke, they believe, was from a book of jokes that was written 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, somebody wrote a book
They were
of jokes.
cracking
Okay?
jokes back then, eh?
The joke was, and this was the one printed 2,000 years ago. A father asks his son, "Should I call you my hope or my salvation?" And the son said, "Both." And the dad says, "Hi, both."
Nothing but truth bombs guaranteed to make you the most annoying person at parties. Friday fun facts from CK Mornings.
'Tis the season, Allanah. We're into fish fly season. You see little fishy flies everywhere.
Yeah, especially at night, you see them in the sky really start coming out.
We had a ball last night and had a beverage post-game, and they were everywhere. They were just like, the light was just crowded with them. Here's a little background of those fish flies that we see everywhere, or mayflies. Fish flies, mayflies, same thing. They live underwater for about 2 to 5 years, and they need oxygen-rich conditions.
Okay.
So they need good water. So if we have a strong hatch and you see a lot of them, it means that the water is doing well. Like, it's in a good spot right now.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it's perfect, but it means that, we see a lot more of them, means that our lakes and waterways are doing all right. Okay, so there's a positive, okay? They only live about 48 hours as adults. They emerge from the water. They emerge. And their only goal is to mate and lay eggs.
What a life.
So picture the lights as like a bar, okay? Because that's where they go to meet the females and the males.
Okay.
They mate under the lights, which is opposite than humans, because humans like it dark. They go to the light. And
They're like, I got
flopping around.
nothing to hide.
Yeah,
I want you
exactly.
to see this body.
The males die, and then the females will fly back to the water to lay their eggs, and the whole process starts again. So males and females do their thing. The female's like, I'm done with you. I got what I needed. They fly away. And at that point, after the females leave their eggs, then they both die. They only live about 48 hours. And then they become like, it's good for our fish. It's good for nature, right? The whole
This seems
cycle,
all
right?
very ecosystem.
Exactly. So these fish flies, mayflies, no risk to people. They do not carry disease. They do not bite. But I admit, they're kind of creepy at times, especially when you're not expecting it and one lands on your shoulder or something.
They
It's like,
latch
whoa.
on, man, and they hold
Yeah.
on for, and they're very like silent in a way. Like, you don't know. You ever walk and someone's like, you got
Oh.
a fish full.
Exactly.
It's so embarrassing.
Even though you're not like I'm not. They don't bother me. But like, if someone says you got a fish fly on you, it's like where?
And you're like, where is it? And it's just stuck there. They
Get it
stick.
off of me. What else is it? Fish flies, they only last about 48 hours because they're just out getting their thing. They don't feed, and they don't. Nothing releases from them. Okay, nothing comes in, nothing goes out with a fish fly. Both ends of their digestive tract are actually closed. So here's a little tidbit of
Lay
information.
it on me.
So when you go to a parking lot and they're everywhere and you're driving, you're snap, 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 snap.
Yes.
What you're hearing is their digestive tract popping.
Ooh.
Pop, 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 pop. That's them just basically exploding under your tires because there's no in, there's no out.
What a way to go.
Yeah. How they procreate, I don't know. I'm not going to get into all
Okay,
of
I
that.
didn't want to think
Yeah.
okay.
That's all I know. So they do say if you want to reduce them around your house, especially this time of year, they're only here for a short time, is to turn off the outdoor lights, especially during peak season, because you turn your light on, you're like, oh, is this hot new singles bar? Buzz, buzz, buzz. And we'll get some. They buzz over there. If you don't have lights, they're going to buzz off somewhere else
With
and find another
lights.
place
Okay.
to mate. So only around for a short time. And if you do have a bunch, because sometimes you leave the light on, or you see like these gas stations that have
Oh,
lights all night.
crazy. Yep.
So sweep them up. They say you should put them in the waste, like put them in the garbage. Don't wash them down the drain. It's not good for the drain.
Okay.
Although they're good for the waterway, but you don't want to do that.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
know fish flies were so interesting.
Science class for you today.
Yeah, I've learned a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, you got one on your shoulder, by the way. Another dating trend is on the scene, Allanah.
Okay.
You might buy into this one. People online are calling it goblin-tismy. I can't say it. Intimacy. Goblin intimacy. Goblin-tismy.
Okay.
Just follow me, okay? The idea is that you show up to your date as a goblin.
Like kind of unkept.
No, not necessarily unkept. You're you, okay? You don't show up in a costume. You're not role playing. You just show up as you. It's like buying a house or a car as is. What you see is what you get.
Okay.
You're not doing you're not going over the top. It's just normal, everyday you, for better or for worse. You're not hiding your flaws. You're just you're being upfront about your baggage from the beginning. It's basically just real. And the other person can take it or leave it. You can take me as is, or you move on to the next person. Get it out of the way. It's not about being lazy. It's not about trying to
It's like the opposite
take
of
yourself
catfishing
down.
almost.
Bingo.
Okay.
They say everyone's inner goblin eventually comes out, so it's one way to cut down to the chase and weed out people who'd never be right for you in the long run anyway.
I mean, yeah, I see the benefits of it. Sometimes I feel like I'm opposite, and trust me, I got my goblin moments and this and that. But I am someone who's pretty into like what they're gonna wear and their makeup.
Oh, yeah,
and this
you're
and that.
thinking
So
about
for me,
that.
if anything, I'm like, nah, this is it, buddy. Like I gotta figure out what lip gloss I'm wearing, and I gotta this and that. I got the eyelashes. I'm like, this is what it is. Like this is what I'm into. So that's kind of me.
Think about a relationship, okay? So a lot of times you meet at work, at church, or maybe at a bar, wherever you meet. You're out and about. You're presenting yourself in a specific way.
Yeah.
And you hang out. Maybe you see each other. You go for dinner. You have a couple events, and then it eventually comes that time where you're taking the next step, and it's like, hey, come over. We'll watch a movie or whatever. And they show up, and you're like in your track pants. Like that's a shocker on both sides, and it's like that's who you are, though, right?
Yeah, you make a good point. You never meet someone when you're in a goblin state.
No.
Because you're usually in a goblin state at your house. So
That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you should be, and that's what the whole idea is. It's not about being lazy. It's people still frowning upon it though, but the idea is it's not low effort. It's just you're just authentic.
a bit more chill.
Exactly. Like I'm not saying you're going out for you going out for a Caesar salad and a glass of wine, you show up with your trackies and your hair up in a bun. You know what I mean? But like, don't. It'd be weird though if I was to meet you for the first time. I say, hey,
I'm like, do you tell them
out.
what's going on here,
Yeah.
or do you say, hey, like this is? Do you warn them I'm doing this goblin thing?
FYI, I'll be arriving as a goblin. Yeah. Do you walk in like on all fours? Like, no.
I gotta weed you out, bud.
How are you? No, see, because I still think it's weird. Like, as much as I get it, like the as is, present yourself, this is who you are. If I'm going to meet you out, like if you and I, Allanah, were going to have a date,
okay,
and you like, let's go out for a Caesar salad, and I show up in my track pants and a T-shirt, yeah, that's who I am. Not when I'm out presenting myself in public, though.
I do almost feel that women have the disadvantage in the sense that it can, I feel, be more drastically different for them. Like, your face is going to look the same. Your hair is pretty much going to look the same. Maybe you're wearing track pants instead of nice jeans.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not changing too much.
No.
Whereas women, like, trust me, I could go from 0 to 100. You know what I mean? Like, I could goblin or I could be the opposite of a goblin. And so I feel like it's almost a disadvantage. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a happy medium.
You're right. I guess I don't buy into this 100%, but I do like the idea of it. Like, this is who I am.
Makes sense.
It's not waste time. Show up on the date. This is who I am. You like it or you don't.
But then if they don't know you're doing this and you meet the hottest guy ever and he's in a beautiful outfit and you're like, oh, sorry.
You're sitting across the table ripping farts. Like, what happened? You're like,
heard it on the radio.
Guy on the radio told me to go as a goblin. Oops.
The red flag being displayed.
Some group therapy every Friday. We take care of this. 519-354-8684. This is a red flag, yellow flag, green flag situation. What do you think?
It says, I've been dating a guy for 4 months. Nice guy, attractive guy. Everything's great about him. But I honestly cannot stand his sense of humor. Every dumb dad joke he makes me cringe. I spend half our dates fake laughing.
Red flag. Done.
Okay.
We're done.
Exactly. Okay, well, let me say, red flag, not in the sense that he's a bad person, red flag, or he's sketchy or anything like that. But in terms of, girl, if you don't dump this man, in terms of dating, red flag. What are you going to spend your life half laughing? Fake laughing?
Yeah, that's a tough
an
one.
important thing. That's like a key thing. And then it sucks sometimes. You're like, oh, this guy's so good on paper. He would be great.
Everything but
you're
the
not funny.
sense of humor. Yeah. 519-354-8684. Relationship red flag. Is it red, yellow, or green?
Can't stand
I'm
the
saying
sense of
red
humor.
flag. See if you can convince me. Maybe there's some convincing, but immediately
And
it's
you
like...
can't really train someone on that. That's the thing. You can't say you're not funny. You can't say, here's how to be funny. You got it or you don't.
There's a nut for every bolt.
Yeah, every
Right?
lid, because there's probably someone out there who will find this guy hilarious.
Yep.
Every lid has a pot. It's just not you.
Somebody might find someone attractive, and somebody else is like, no, it's not my type. Like it's no different. Like your sense of humor doesn't match up.
Yeah, let him be, for both your sake, let him be free and find someone who likes dumb jokes. So.
I wish we could find out more. Like, what kind of jokes are they? Like crass? Are they dorky? Is like he using the same one, or is he doing like Homer Simpson impressions? Like, what's the humor that's not matching up? Because I'd love to know what that is.
Yeah, like she said, dad jokes and cringy.
Dad jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What are people saying?
See, I'm lucky. I bring smart intellectual humor to a relationship.
Yeah, you're just
exactly.
green flag central. So Jen actually says red flag because she won't ever be happy and always be annoyed, and he shouldn't have to change. That's why I said it's not a red flag in terms of right or wrong or he's bad person or by any means.
Yeah.
Just in terms of compatibility.
He's not your lid for your pot.
Nah, let him be free. There's a woman out there who probably loves his dumb cringe jokes.
She's
fine.
waiting for him.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I wish I could meet a funny dude. Well, here we got him for you. All right, 519-354-8684. And you could win tickets to go see Nelly. One of our texters will win them. Give it to us again, Allanah. We'll
Dating
go over some
a guy
of the
for
texts.
4 months. Nice, attractive guy. Everything's great, but I can't stand his sense of humor. Dumb dad jokes make me cringe, and I spend half our dates fake laughing.
The red flag being displayed.
Friday, we do some group therapy where we ask you to weigh in on a situation that was sent in through the text lines at 519-354-8684. One of our texters on the text lines will win tickets to go see Nelly at Caesars Windsor coming up in September. Let's help this woman out today. What is she saying?
Been dating a guy for about 4 months. He's a nice guy, attractive guy. Everything's great about him, but I cannot stand his sense of humor. Every dumb dad joke he makes me cringe, and I spend half our dates fake laughing.
All right. I think
we both said red
it's a simple
flag,
red
not
flag.
on him, but just in general for dating.
you got to find the pot for your lid. And, it just doesn't sound like they're a match. And I feel like her text, she already knows the answer. She's just
the
trying
answer.
to see,
You know you don't want to be sitting there fake laughing the rest of your life, but sometimes you need to hear it from other people, and we certainly did. So Natasha says yellow flag. Maybe you just have to have a conversation with him nicely, let him know he's trying too hard to be liked and that you like him without the jokes.
You know what? That's a good point. Maybe you do have that conversation.
Do you? Because I was saying it's a hard thing to change, though. Like,
but what if he's like, oh, okay, I'm trying to. I don't have to do this to impress her. Like maybe he's trying too hard. Give him a little bit of time, and if it's better, maybe there's something there. Maybe his jokes get better. Maybe his jokes get better after.
Maybe he's saving the good jokes, make sure she's really worth. Maybe he's so charming. He's like, I can't be wasting these on anyone. Katie says it's clearly not your type, and it sounds more like it's not you, it's me conversation, which I said a couple weeks ago. Sometimes that is true. It's not you, it's me. You know what I mean? Randy says red flag. Another text here says, I had an ex-in-law like that, and it was terrible. Red flag, goodbye. Michael says maybe he's just still nervous. Give him a break. Maybe stop laughing at his dumb jokes. Stop faking it, girl. Rachel says, I agree. I don't think it's a red flag for him. I just think if you're already having issues and it's bothering you, it's probably not going to change, and you're better off separating now. Tammy says same thing. Maybe because you're fake laughing at his jokes, he's continuing them because he thinks you like them. Meanwhile, he's like, I don't even like these stupid jokes, but she's laughing at them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, maybe she came on, she's like, oh, I'll give him a pity laugh. And now he's like, oh, okay, well, if that's what she's into, let me give the woman what she wants. And now it's too far down the road.
Yeah, Kumar says she's the red flag. He thinks you find him funny and has no clue. She should be honest. We got our first ever Heather white flag. Surrender and cut ties.
White flag, wow.
We're out of there. Ruth says I would text him a dumb joke on how to get rid of a loser.
Brandon says if that's the only thing you need to fake, well,
that's the fear, right? Yeah.
Here's a first-time texter says red flag. If he can't make you laugh, get out of Dodge. See, I think the problem is she's laughed. Like, your first date, you're going to give him a I think that
we need to abolish fake laughing. Yeah.
For future relationships, she needs to take that and be like, I got to squash that bug right away.
If it's not funny, you stay there stone face. Don't be fake laughing, because then here we are. Wendy says you can't go around half laughing the rest of your life. Sense of humor is I think a lot of people are saying like that's a big thing. That's a big part of compatibility is the humor. Gord says, red flag, humor is more attractive than wealth, good looks, and social status. I should know.
Oh, Canada winning big yesterday, destroying Qatar at the World Cup. A 6-0 victory. I just love the call, the World Cup goals.
And it drops down for Jonathan David! A hat-trick for Jonathan David on the world's biggest stage. Fantasy football for Canada. They will finish in a position today with their biggest ever margin of victory for a CONCACAF team at the World Cup. And a first ever World Cup win for Canada.
Yeah, first ever World Cup win. Canada's first ever World Cup win. A 6-0 victory in Vancouver. 52,000 and just celebrating. So if you weren't into it, I guess now you got like a little something because you're like, oh man, Canada actually won and we have a chance of advancing now.
It being so historic and whatever.
Fantasy football for Canada. They're just so good.
Yeah.
They're calling those goals. 6-0. Guy had a hat trick yesterday. You don't see a lot of hat tricks in soccer.
Okay.
You don't see a lot of 6-0 games in soccer. That's a big deal.
Fairly low scoring.
Yeah, big win. So there's a story in the New York Post about how single people are flocking to the cities that are hosting World Cup games. So Vancouver and Toronto hosting in Canada, all across the U.S. There's games out of Mexico too. And these women are looking for sexy, rich, eligible international soccer diehards to woo. And they talked to one woman, a 33-year-old woman. She says the dating pool just expanded so much more. And she's looking to catch the eye of a handsome man traveling here for the games. Or maybe even one of the athletes at a venue or one of the parties. Now, she says she isn't putting all her eggs in one basket. She says she's shelling out thousands of dollars to travel to Philadelphia, Kansas City, Boston, and Dallas, the U.S. Hosting areas. And she has made this plan ever since she found out years ago that the U.S. would be hosting. She has been counting down to this.
She's ready to go.
Just to find and flock to these cities to find a man, an eligible man. And a lot of times, they're making good money because you've seen the price of tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Hotels in these
They're
cities are expensive. So if they're a fan, they got some money. And a lot of them are coming to party and looking for a good time. And there she is. She's like that, like a box with a stick under it. She's just waiting for him to get under the box. And she's
she
got to
knows
pull the
what she's
string.
doing. She's pretty iconic, I think. Well, yeah, it's a World Cup. You got your pick of the litter, for goodness sake.
Guys are coming from all over
She
the world.
must be doing good for herself, too, though. What do you mean traveling around?
Yeah, exactly. I think you've got everything you need. There's another woman they interviewed in this article. Says, it's such an exciting time for us single girlies. I've been updating my profile with new summertime pictures, photos of me and my Team USA and Team Mexico soccer jerseys.
They're
Trying to
living
find
the
the
dream.
dude.
Get it, girls.
Yeah? Game in Toronto, I think, Saturday.
I didn't get the memo. Tomorrow?
Yeah, you free? Do you have a Canada jersey? You can just show up and just be
Oh, hey.
hanging around, waiting for some eligible
You
singles.
should have warned me ahead of time. What kind of wingman
What
are
do you
you?
mean try to warn you? The World Cup, Allanah. Been talking about it for
I didn't know
months.
this was an idea.
I didn't know there'd be men there.
Now look at me. I got a Barnstormers game tomorrow. Is there anything
Oh,
there?
Next best thing. That's right here. The New York Post says in the article.
Yeah.
World Cup games
They're
number
flocking.
1. Canadian Baseball League games number 2.
All right.
Update your profile. Be ready for the hot men to come just a charging in. Uh-oh, scandalous. The Olive Garden. We've talked about the Olive Garden here recently. You know when they come to the table and they're like, would you like some Parmesan with that? And they do that. They
Yeah,
shake.
we talked about
they grate it.
how they should just keep it or whatever.
This is a story about how that grated cheese is not Parmesan. That's not Parmesan cheese. You may
Okay.
have thought it was Parmesan cheese, but it is actually Romano cheese, according to employees. And if you actually dig around the website, the Olive Garden website, they'll tell you in there. Everyone thinks it's Parmesan. It is not.
Okay.
Parmesan is only from a specific region of Italy, and it's under strict rules how it has to be made. Romano is cheaper. It's a broader category of
Okay.
cheese, and it can be made from cow, sheep, or goat's milk.
Oh, so they're
So it's
more
a little cheap.
loosey-goosey. Romano, a dime a
Yes.
dozen. Parmesan is strict. Okay, so what's the big deal, though? Why not just say it tastes good? What do I care if it's Parmesan or Romano?
Because people
They think they want
the
Parmesan?
Parm, right? Yeah, give me the Parm, and no, it is technically Romano. So there's people online that are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's still similar salty, nutty flavor and texture, making it very difficult to notice the difference, but it is a difference.
Well, I don't care about if it's Romano. I care that I've been being lied to. Yeah. You're saying want Parmesan, and it's not Parmesan. Just tell me it's Romano.
When it comes to cheese, I want honesty.
Yeah. I
Don't be
don't care
telling
if it's
me,
Romano. I can work with that. But just tell me.
I'll be fine. I want the truth, Olive Garden. So they're coming out with big, giant Romano. It's not.
Well, now I'm not going to be so, because Parmesan, I thought, okay, I want more, but I'll tell them to stop.
Yeah.
You know. But now that I know it's just Romano, I'll be like, nah, keep piling it on.
Yeah.
I know what's going on in that shaker now.
Next time you look over and just give them a side eye and go, I know what you're doing.
Lies.
I know the scam you're running here at the
Lies.
Olive Garden. Not even telling the truth about your cheese. Oh, I didn't tell you to stop. You keep going. I want a pile of Romano. Just a plate of Romano is what I want.
I love Romano.
Yeah.
That is good news for people who like Romano cheese.
That's
so.
very true. They were like, oh, wonderful.
Subscribe to the CK Mornings in case you missed it podcast and never miss an episode. Plus, drop us a rating and a comment too. Listen live weekday mornings at 94.3 CKSY.com.